And you already know what it is. Guru is back again. Just when you thought he was gone, just when you thought I was gone, when you wasn't going to see me no more. Once again, I'm back. I'm here. I'm full of energy tonight. I got a lot to speak about this subject tonight. This is going to be a great topic. If you want to watch the video that I'm going to show, I'm going to be showing it over here on the YouTube channel. You got to watch this video that I'm going to show on these kids today, on this little girl. It's amazing how these kids are turning out today in this day and time. But when you mix, when your DNA is probably no good as the mama, and then you mix it with some no good joker, how in the hell you think your kid's going to come out? Let's be real. Let's be real. How do you think your children are going to come out if your DNA, if you ain't no good, and then you mix it up with your child, with a man that ain't no good? What kind of child you think you're gonna get? He ain't no good. Well, was you any good? No, at the time I wasn't doing no good. I was doing this, I was doing that. Okay, well, what kind of child do you think is gonna come from something like that? It ain't gonna be no decent child. Let's be real. Come on now. Come on here. Talk to me. We're gonna start this Joe off with what? Good evening. Good evening. Shout out to Brother Turner. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Always hitting us off. I think you always the very first one that always hits us off with a super chat. If you want to watch any of this video that I'm about to play in just a second, you don't want to miss it. You got to see it over here on the YouTube channels. That's where I'm going to show it. That's where we're going to be at tonight. We're going to be over here on the YouTube channel hanging out. And that's the plan, is to bring all the streamers over here to the YouTube channel so that y'all can enjoy the content from here. Listen, folks, you know, it's a whole lot of these jokers that run their mouth in my comment section on all my social media platform. But when I turn that camera on, when that light lights up red and it says I'm live, these jokers be afraid of me. They scared most of the time they come up. They just all talk. They run their mouth. They talk a good talk, right, in the comment section, because that's the best they can do. The best you can do is talk. You should be afraid of me. Be very afraid. You should be scared. I ain't nothing to fool around with. I'm nothing to play with. Come on now. Come on here. I'm nothing to mess with. You know that I'm already going to get into you and dig. And we know that most of these jokers don't want to turn on their screen tone on their camera because they know that they not looking too good. We know that your hair don't look right. Your skin ain't right. All these different things. What about two women that can cook subject? First of all, Chef Bone, you need to rewrite whatever you was writing, because I can't understand a damn thing you was trying to say right now. Shout out to Brother Neil for the super chat already. Thank you on the YouTube channel. Let's go. He said, no father, no discipline from mom, and manipulation causing terrible, choosing horrible dads. That's why kids end up this way. Teaching bad behavior too, no structure. Facts. Facts. That's facts, brother. I totally agree with that. Shout out to Christina for the super chat. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting this content. Shout out to you. Folks, we about to get going on this subject just right about now. I got a video for you that I'm going to show you right here on this YouTube channel. If you want to watch it, you got to come up over here, right? You got to come up over here to the YouTube channel so that you can see what I'm talking about. All right, folks, here we go. I'm going to show you this so that y'all can get a take on what I'm about to say. Look at this right here. So this came out. Kid goes crazy at AT&T store over the phone service. Apparently, I don't know all the details because there wasn't much. This creator, this is just about as much as they wrote, said that I guess he filmed it and she was going crazy on her mama because I guess the mama cut the phone service off. Take a look at this. And there they are outside with Atlanta police. And I'll show it again in just 1 second. I hope y'all got a chance to see this video. If you didn't get a chance to see it, you got to just hop on over to the YouTube channel, and I'll show it again in just 1 second. You know, what's amazing to me is that she's sitting up there hollering in front of the mama's face. The mama's sitting up there. Let me show you. Don't look like she got her hair done or nothing. She just showed up, probably fed up. Let's be real. Let's talk about this. She probably showed up just fed up at this girl, right? She fed up at the back talk, at her probably going and leaving the house and doing whatever the hell she want to do or whatever. She probably fed up finally, or maybe she might be also fed up because this girl don't want to watch the other little babies. Yeah, the video's on my YouTube channel. I'm showing it live right now. She might got other little kids. There's so many reasons that they do stuff like this. Let's talk. Come on now. Come on here. Sometimes they don't want to watch mama's other little kids. Mama get mad. Well, I'm going to cut your phone off. Come on now. Talk to me. Right? They do stuff like this. Another reason might be she cutting up in school. Grades is terrible. Shout out to Angelique. Thank you for the super chat over on the YouTube channel. Thank you, Angelique, for the super chat. She might be cutting up in school. She don't want to do her homework. She don't want to do her assignments. She might be failing. But one of the biggest things this day, let's be real, let's be honest. She's probably chasing after boys. She might be sexting, showing her cooter cat to different dudes, different boys, might be older men even. Come on, talk to me. Am I making any sense? Let me put the the link here in the YouTube so that you guys can request up if you want to talk to me over here. Come on now, talk to me. She might be showing her stuff, her junk, her joint to other boys or grown men, and mama has had enough with it. But you know what? A lot of times, that's what you get, mama. That's what you get. You get in what you deserve. See, it was all fun and games when you was screwing her daddy and y'all was playing around and doing whatever the hell y'all want to do. It was fun then. You didn't consider what type of child would come about you and her daddy mating. And don't act like you just, yeah, he didn't want to do this. See, they tell me this stuff all the time. He didn't want to do this. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do this. Never talk about theyself. They never consider what is the reason why your child is acting like that. You the mama, you had all the custody. You had the custody. To join the show, you can click right on that link here over on the YouTube channel. I just pinned it and you can join, and I'll see that you wanted to come up and talk to me about this. You had the custody, so you tell me as her mama why she's acting like that. A lot of these kids today be ready to fight y'all. They want to fight they mama. Come on now, let's be real. I'm shocked. If she maybe was a little bit thicker or bigger, she may fight. Maybe she knows she don't have much of a chance because y'all eat like this, eat so much and gain all that weight and so big, and they scared to fight because they know that you might sit on them or something. That might be the only thing that's causing some of these girls and these boys to not want to swing on y'all, not want to do some more things to y'all. to some of these no good parents because they think you too big. They looking at you up and down, sizing you up. Ain't this is wild, folks. Men used to size each other up. I don't know how much they do it anymore. Two men, they look at each other up and down, size each other up so they can see if I got to take this joker out, this is what I got to do. I know he looked like he weighed about this much, that much. Now that's what the girls is doing to their mamas. Big back. Yes, exactly, Mr. Kez. Big back mama. Let's talk about it. Let's be real. You a big back mama, and your child, your daughter, is looking at you, sizing you up, trying to figure out if she can take you down. Because she don't like you. She don't want to be there no more with you. Unless you letting her have her way and do everything she want to do, she doesn't like it. She doesn't want to be around you. Let's talk about it. Come on now. Let's talk here. Let me show this video one more time. Hey, Brother Neil, I see you. Let me show this video one more time. So I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Then I'll hear from Neil over here, our guest. Let me show you guys this. Look at this. This has got to, when I saw this, I said, this has got to be a joke over the phone. Here we go right here. Mama, please! Please! No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up! Please! 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 And now she has to deal with police. And one of the big things that I'll say is that we know, and I'm sure we'll talk to Neil about this. We know that she don't have no father in the home. You can tell. You can tell she has no father in the home, right? To help control that behavior, because she wouldn't even be acting like that. So there used to be a time back in the day when the kids would even think about remotely acting like that. All mom had to do is say, okay, I'm going to call your father. Or wait till your father gets home. No. These kids would be terrified of daddy, having to deal with daddy. It's not like that anymore, because most of you women, you don't pick men that are fathers to mate with, to have your children with. Y'all are picking whatever feels good, feels right in the moment that you can screw. And then you end up with this disaster like this on your hand and then complain about it and tell me, what about the men? What about the men? Go ahead, brother. Let's hear what you got.
Yeah, a lot of bad choices. But you hop on a time where, you said the dad's name, there'll be fear struck in that child and they'll get right. He steps in, the whole order changes of things. There used to be structure beyond just the mom and dad. I'm sure you're familiar with this, Guru, right? And it goes down to the uncles and aunts, and even the ones that are not blood related to you. You know what I mean, right? You know what we call them, right? We call them so aunties and uncles, even if they're not related, but they'll hold you on check. I still have that structure. My aunt would look at me like a hawk if I strayed a different way from what I'm raised to be, right? And she'll confront me on it. And there used to be a structure like that for both men and women to hold them accountable to the structure of what their roles are and what they shouldn't be doing. Aunts, uncles, grandmas too, grandmas and grandfathers. So it took a structure like that. And now you really don't have it. But then you look beyond that. It's like they choose horrible men, like you say, getting impregnated by men who are not good choices, not good fathers. And they have that. They end up in a divorce. So what the kid sees is instability, right? Somebody who they're supposed to see as a head figure, right? But they're having a conflict in the head. Is like, how can I see this person as a head figure when they're completely failing at life? They couldn't keep their husband. And now I'm also probably seeing her go through one man after another. Maybe there's fights there, bad characters I'm seeing of this woman. Not saying they're all like this, but pretty decent amount that's getting noticed, right? And when you have the child seeing that, eventually, when the child gets intelligent enough, older enough, the child's like, "Why the hell do I have to deal with this woman? I could probably get away with it." I mean, look at how many men got away with what they were doing with her. Look at what was going on with that. Like, what? There's no dad there. Why do I care? I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do. I mean, on top of that, I see these women not just not disciplined, but they're spoil the kid, but never like there's no
Do you
repercussion, and
think,
then you
wait,
just let them.
based off of that video, do you think that she was a spoiled brat? Is that you think that's why she was? Because she looks like she's a teenager.
She's a teenager. I think it could be that she's spoiled, but it could be more so of you put too much of land to social media. I think so. Dictate your daughter's life. Take control of your life. There needs to be parameters set at a very young age of not having a cell phone to a certain age, which was one of the big things with my family and other families growing up, right? And then you have structures of when can you watch things, when not, put them away, when it's dinner time. You have family time, you talk together, you specific time slotted out, and you have a certain time on your device.
But
Not saying you're bargaining.
it seems like that these women are not able to enforce this type of rules and structure on their kids, and that's why we're seeing so much more of this. Because, like we said, when there used to be so many more two-parent homes, I gave the statistic on my last stream, I think, when I said that 1967, the height of baby boom, 85% of women have been married by age 25. Today, 20%.
And that's horrible. The reason why it's 25 is the woman, she's at that age, she's primed to be in that position, and the man's gonna be definitely older than that, and he's primed to be where they're supposed to be. As you get older, and especially in this society, our society is not structured where it used to be. Now, before it used to be shameful to be a promiscuous woman, a lady of the night, and you'll be called out on it, whether it's family or people around. And now it's like you're glorified. You're
Yeah,
holding a higher stature, which is wild. Um, but that's what just starts to crumble everything. Then you don't have that structure. So now women are told you could be in your late 30s or mid 30s, into your 40s, and still could get a man. You could probably marry a man, but it's not the man that you want, and not the man that could lead you properly and have a good structural family. That's not who you want, and we all know that, and that's not going to work, and that's where you have these problems. They keep
yeah,
choosing these bad men, Guru. They
yeah,
keep choosing us, and then they don't. And it's like, what? Okay, look, let's say you messed up, you chose that, but at least know how to be a structured person. Now, even back then, you had women who had structure, even if they got divorced, let's say, right? They still knew how to discipline their child because they're still raised to have that structure. All right, look, things happen,
got you.
but you still gotta raise your child right. It's changed. A lot of things have changed, Guru.
Yeah, you're totally right. Well, brother, I appreciate you for coming up. I got a few more guests to bring up right now. So thank you so
Thank you.
much for your insight as always.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right, have a good night. Folks, do me a favor if you haven't done it yet, especially on the YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to take part in this discussion and you're watching on another platform right now, come over to the YouTube channel and you can be a part of the discussion, or you can hit the request button right over here on whatever platform you're on. But I'm showing the video up over here, and I appreciate y'all for being here and joining. Do me a favor, hit the like button. If you haven't hit it yet, exit the chat room for just 1 second and hit the thumbs up button. Let's go, folks. We should have more likes than this. We're going to listen to the brother Jay. Man, there's a lot to unpack with this situation from, we know that there's no father around, right? We know that there was a breakup. When the kids are not well behaved, when they end up bad, when they end up doing stuff like this, because we already know she getting her phone. She's already acting out. Probably is why the mama's taking the phone away. She's not taking the phone service away because the child is being good, right? The child is her daughter's doing something she don't like, something she not supposed, probably something real bad for the mama to cut off the phone. And now she's acting like this in the AT&T store. What's your take on this?
I seen that video on War Style. I'm glad you brought that up. And basically, it's just all single motherism. You know how it goes. And they want some guys to just basically just, you know, just gravitate towards this. She probably put it on. It went on TikTok because you was on TikTok. I remember you was on TikTok, and it went viral. So now she just want to get clout off of this. This is how you raise your daughter. This is how you supposed to raise your kids. Take their phone away. But you shouldn't have to take the phone away if you got her growing up at the age of 13. She's probably twerking. She's probably, she's probably sleeping. She's probably taking Plan B pills, all type of stuff, Guru. You know how it goes. You know how it go on TikTok. It's another video I want to show you. If I can, I don't want to take over your show. It's another video I want to show you of this little kid. He's rapping. He's came to be no more about 14, and he's rapping. I'm gonna post a link in the private chat.
Yeah, that's fine. You can put it in there, and then I'll end up seeing if I can play it during this stream. But what do you think the primary cause is when the children start acting like this? What do you think is happening? What's going on?
See, the primary cause is she see the men coming in the house late at night. She get off work, her mother get off work, and she see the men coming in the house. She getting ran through by the men, and then
you talking about the mother?
Yeah, the mother. Yeah, she see
the mother's getting ran through. Okay.
Yeah, okay. The mother. She see the men coming through her house. All them cars pulling up. She lying to her, telling this your uncle and all that. And she sees all the men just running up inside of her. So, like I said, kids are like in school. The kids are curious. They gonna kind of look through stuff and all that. Kids are curious. They like to get into stuff. Let it sneak around. So she see them kids like running all them inside of it. Her daughter get influenced by that. Like, dang, that look fun right there. That looks. I want to try that out. I want to try one of them old men out on me. That looks fun. And the mother, she act like she don't see what's going on. So you always get a lot of like comments. I don't want no men all around my kids. You always hear that. But the men always gonna be around your kids because that's what you do. You sleep around with a whole bunch of men 24/7. You can't hide this. Your one night stands forever. It's always.
So you think the root cause is that they just bringing in a whole bunch of men. She's bringing a whole bunch of men into the house, and that the daughter is seeing all this, and this is causing her to act out and have bad behavior.
You got to try the root cause because she's trying to find somebody to raise them kids. She's trying to find some type of role model. Okay, he's a 9-to-5 guy. I can probably control him. He don't get a lot of sex. I can probably control him. He don't get a lot of sex. I can probably control him. And they're trying to find somebody they can control. So if she can't control you like that, she knows she can't control them guys that's out of jail. Shows like Love and Lockup, them shows exist. I can't really control a guy that's out of jail. He know the game. I'm just using you till I get back on my feet. And that's all what it is,
But she can control the guy. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Man, shout out to you, big longtime supporter. Appreciate you for coming up and giving me your take. Have a good night, brother Jay. Woo, folks. I appreciate that, brother, for coming. Shout out to Miss Maxine, always coming through. Huge supporter of the Black Guru. Thank you so much for supporting my content and hitting us with another fire super chat. I'll give you a couple of these things. Thank you so much, sister, for supporting the show. Yes. I see you.
I see you. You talking to me?
Who else I'm talking to?
Well, hey.
Hey.
How you?
I'm doing well. What you got for me?
Because I don't think what he said was right.
Okay, well, what was wrong with what he was saying? Did you see the video?
No.
But you could hear it, though, right?
I could hear it.
Okay, the girl's acting a fool, going crazy up in the joint because the mama took the phone away. So who do we blame? What did he say that was wrong?
Well, it's about, it's more about it's more about the phone. The thing with women, these new women, these new mothers. I'm an old mother. The thing with these new mothers is this: they want to be their children's friend. That's the bottom line. Especially if they got girls. Okay, you my friend. No, I'm not your friend. I'm your mama, and there's a difference. You gonna do what I say. We have rules, and there's rules gonna be in place. And nowadays there's no rules. There's no rules. People do just what their kids do, just what they want to do. I work at school, and I know they bring the phone, and I don't even think they should be able to bring the phones to school, but they do. And the thing about it is, when they start taking these phones away and these iPads away, and get back to kids going outside to play like we did when we was growing up. I'm 69 years old. We had none of this stuff like we have now. You barely had a telephone that everybody what was on it. Like they called the private. The everybody was on the line. So it's like nowadays there's nobody to tell the kids anything. The mothers
But y'all all working though. Y'all wanted to go out and work and make the money. So there ain't nobody that can raise y'all's kids.
The children should be in school. When the children get home from school, the mother should be home.
Yeah, but I'm saying they working, they tired. Listen, they working, they tired. They don't feel like dealing with no kids when they get off of work.
I don't care what you feel like. You the one had them. I mean, I didn't.
They don't care. You know they don't care. What's your name?
Fanny Drawhan. I support you. I support you a lot as
I like you. You old school.
Girls. Yeah, I am. And I think that, and I tell my daughter and my son the same thing. They have kids. Don't, you got to have rules. And then don't come over to grandma's house thinking there ain't no rules, because there rules. If you don't want no rules, then you need to go back to the house. Because I'm not going to have you in here.
So you won't allow them to come over your house if they want to act like that. So they going to know it's going to be rules over at your house.
There are rules, yeah. You're
going
to have to follow them. Yeah, you're going to have to follow the rules. You're not going in no room, closing up no doors. So you pays no bills over here.
Okay.
And you're not going to be doing all that, sitting on the phone, talking to this and talking to that, and hollering all out in the streets. And Grandma, I'm going to go to the store right quick. No, you're not. Because if we going to the store, we're going to get in the car. Grandma going to drive you to the store, and then we're going to come back to the home. Ain't no need of you trying to be slick, because there is no slick.
So you saying like they just walk in, they can't just walk to the store on their own. You going to take them in the car.
Yeah, because
see, that's parenting. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to this woman right here.
Thank you, Guru.
That's parenting right there. She said, no, you ain't just going to walk to the store. I'm going to put you in this car. We're going to all go together.
We're going to the store, and then we're going to get what we're going to get, and we coming back to the house. That's just the way it goes. And that's
what has happened to these? Okay, so you made a great statement. You said they chose to have these kids. Then they don't need to be talking about they too tired to do this, to do that. What has happened? Because women have worked, there used to be a lot more housewives, but even when you was if back in the day, they had a house full of kids. So you might have had 3 kids that was at the house with you, and then 3 more that was in school. And you couldn't just say, oh, I'm tired because I've been at home with these 3 by myself, and now y'all other ones just go in the room, go do something. You couldn't say that. Why are they making all these excuses, these new age mamas?
Because they new age mamas, and they want to do what they want to do. You gave up all that when you decided to have kids. You know what I'm saying? All that loosey-goosey stuff went out the window. When you started having children, whether you married or not, I was married when I had mine, and been with him 44 years. I had my kids, and I had 2, a boy and a girl. They knew better, I never even had to spank them. Now I wish I had to spank that son of mine, because he ain't doing well. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, it's different things, but you gotta have some discipline. They don't want to discipline. They so scared of calling the police and calling this and calling that. No, we're not gonna beat you to the point that you're gonna call the police, but I'm gonna spank your hands. I'm gonna spank your butt when you little, and I tell you no. That's what I mean. No, you're gonna learn no. Nowadays they don't even know. They don't know no. What is no? A new dance. These kids nowadays, they don't know what no means. No means you can't do this, you can't do that.
So why you
And I
think
don't
that
want
this
you.
teenage girl was acting out in the store like that though?
Well, because the mama let her. If there were
But she's
rules
trying
in
to take the
place,
phone. So you telling me, does that mean it's too late? Because she's trying to take the phone now.
it's too late for all that. She should even never even started that phone crap. Because I mean, it's too late. It really is. I mean, unless she about kill her and she going to jail.
My
But you know,
goodness. Some
really,
of
it's
them
too
is
late.
doing that. They taking their kids out.
Yeah, but it's too late because then they get so mad. You can't get too so mad that you just want to just, beat the child to death. This is all your fault. You did this from day one. When you quit breastfeeding and then they started crawling around, doing whatever they wanted to do. Okay, if I tell you that stove is hot, then that stove is hot and do not touch it. So if you don't, either you're gonna learn one way or the other. Okay, I said don't touch it. Now you gonna go touch it. Now you hollering in my face. Why you screaming? Didn't I just tell you it was hot?
You said not to touch it, right? Well,
Didn't I
you know
say not
what?
to touch it? So now you gonna get your little hand spanked on top of that burning. So you know the next time we gonna touch the stove. We're not gonna do. You just have to raise kids. You cannot let these kids be your friends. You cannot do it.
Thank
'Cause
you
every
so
time
much,
you
Miss
do it,
Fanny. I appreciate you coming up and giving me your perspective, okay?
you're so
Have a good
welcome. I
night.
just
Thank you so
love
much.
you.
Have a good night.
I
Come back
just love,
anytime.
love, love you.
Come back anytime. Come back anytime. Folks, do me a favor if you haven't done it yet. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button for me. That's all I ask you to do right now. Share this content tonight. What an important stream. What an important piece of content we have tonight. Share this content with 1, 2, 3 people that you know. Let them know that Black Guru is on. We discussing this video with this girl going crazy. Going insane at the AT&T store because the mama cut off the phone. I like Miss Fanny. She remind me of one of them old school grandmothers back in the day. She not gonna play with you. She remind me of one of them old ones that used to say, "Don't be running in and out of my house. Shut my door. You letting the air out. You letting flies in. Come over here and sit down next to me and don't you move." Make you watch them old shows. They used to watch them old westerns and different things, old soap opera shows and things. Matlock. Watch the news. These grandmamas today watching a bunch of other young women and old women alike shaking ass. These new age mamas and grandmamas, that's what they watching because they want to learn how does she got a lot of views twerking her ass like that. I'm going to watch that so I can learn how to do mine the same way. She making one ass cheek bounce and jiggle and the other one just staying straight. She just, how she do that? Let me try that so I can get the same amount of views as her. Come on. Talk to me. Where y'all at tonight? Talk to me. Folks, if you're watching over here on the Instagram, you cannot support with badges. I don't know what they did, but they took away. I think they might have took them away for good. I ask that you guys support the show by hitting the Cash App. I just pinned it in the comment section. Hit the Cash App. If you need PayPal, Apple Pay, Venmo, go to blackguru.com or click the link in my bio that takes you to blackguru.com. Support the show, support the channel so that we can keep more and more content like this going. My Cash App is $BlackGuru2, BLKGURU2. Hello, Moni. Thank you so much for joining. Support the show, support the stream. Let's see if we can hit our first hour goal here coming up pretty soon. Let me show this video again. If you are on the YouTube channel, You can watch this. Look, I'm going to keep showing this because y'all got to see this. I want y'all to put this in your mind. This should be etched in your mind. Look at this.
Mama, please! Stop shutting for me! I'm your daddy, you ain't going. No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up. Please! 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 No!
Okay, Chief. Uh-oh.
And the police is outside. Let me play it one more time. If you didn't have a chance, let me play it one more time.
Mama, please! Stop shutting for me! I'm your daddy, you ain't going. No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up. Please! 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 No!
Okay, Chief. Uh-oh.
And there you have it right there, folks. There you have it right there. These is the days and times we're living in. These are the days and times we're living in. This is a joke. Let's be real. This is a joke of a society. You going to cut off a cell phone bill. Only thing I had when I was coming up was prepaid phone. These jokers today have main cell phone. Probably some of them, a lot of them got better service than me. I say it all the time. Y'all, what kind of job have y'all mamas did by giving these kids tablets and phones and all kind of junk to just play with all the time? Shout out to Miss Lisa. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you so much. I did get it. Thank you for supporting the show. The best I had was a prepaid phone. I didn't have no contract. Somebody said, miss the 90s. These jokers today are getting the newest iPhone. When are y'all going to give it up and realize y'all have done a terrible job raising these children? When are y'all going to start saying that we haven't been the best pickers? We don't pick the best men. Shout out to P-Dub for the super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, sadly to say, that child probably care more about not having a phone versus getting a good education. That's facts. I see some of these girls when I leave my house early in the morning sometimes wearing pajamas with their hair done. Somebody told me, I took a picture of one of the girls. Somebody told me that hair that she had in her head probably cost $400. Not even in the 9th grade yet. I think she was in the 8th grade. $400 worth of hair, a brand new phone, wearing pajamas to school every day. Probably can't read at her grade level. Ooh. What's the solution? Come on up here. Jay said, I see little girls with bonnets. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm bringing you right back. Yes, ma'am. I see you.
Guru, hey, my question to you is, what's the solution that you have for people that when they're going through, those situations of not being a good picker, what's the solution that you do have for them?
What do you mean when they're going through not being a good picker? You're talking about how old are their children? How old would
So
the
what
children
advice do you
be?
have for them to pick a better, what advice do you have for them to pick a better mate? Because I see that a lot.
How old would their children be?
Probably grade school level or less.
Well, we got to be real, okay? We got to be honest. For some women, if you didn't have 3, 4, 5 kids, you're probably done. You're not going to be able to pick a better man. That's why it's so important for y'all to choose the best quality mates when y'all are in your prime. Meaning you have no children or maybe one child, and you look at your physical peak, and you also can do the most that you can do to take care of a household, take care of a man, take care of a husband. That's the best advice I have for y'all. But y'all are hard-headed most of the time, and y'all don't do that. Y'all like to use y'all best years when y'all have y'all best bodies and all that stuff. Y'all like to use that to go out and club and party and have fun, as y'all call it. Y'all don't use y'all best years to secure the man, the husband. Don't want to marry no more. You heard the statistics I gave.
I totally agree with you.
85% of women in 1967 were married by age 25. Today is 20%. 20% of women by age 25. All women. In the black community, it's probably 5% or less. If you added up the BWs that were married right now, age 25 or less, I bet you it'd probably be 5% or less. I bet you. Y'all have had control of the children. Y'all have not established or preached the importance of marriage. How old are you?
So me, I am 41.
Okay. How old's your oldest child?
My oldest child is 24.
Right there. She's a girl?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Is she married?
She's engaged. She's not married.
When is the wedding date? Everybody, all y'all are engaged. When is the wedding date?
So the wedding date is set for January 3rd.
Yeah, we'll see.
2025.
Okay. We'll see. So that's in a couple months. Okay, we'll see what happens. Hopefully she gets married. She's one of the few, because you know how many women come on here? You know, I had a woman that came on one time. She told me, Guru, I've had to humble myself. I said, why? She said, because I have been saying all this time, making fun of you, talking about I'm engaged, and I'm not engaged no more. Because that's what happens with y'all. Y'all be engaged 1 minute, and then the next minute, it's over.
What's the cause of that?
What do you mean, what's the cause of that?
Why do you feel like more women are engaged and then all of a sudden it's over?
Oh, you're talking about the engagement thing? I think it's 2 reasons. I think sometimes y'all pick simps to get with, and the simp just says he wants to marry you as fast as possible. And sometimes y'all agree to it, or the women of today will agree to it. And then they get tired of dealing with the simp. So they move on. And they break it off. Okay. Or the other thing is, I've heard a lot of women say they got with a man and he ended up cheating, so they called off the engagement. And then what else did you find out about him after he cheated? Oh, I found out a lie. He had a whole nother life, Guru. He had this, he had that, he had this, he had that. And sometimes these women have already gotten pregnant by these men and had children. Or they've done a whole lot to combine their life with that man already before they even married. And now they have a difficult time trying to figure shit out. But this is what a lot of y'all do in this day and time. Y'all are hard-headed. Y'all don't listen. But at the same time, I can't. You know how slow this is trying to get me to promote this and teach this to women of today? Because they're so indoctrinated with this society, this culture, and what mama has done. These mamas don't promote no marriage. I don't give a damn about no marriage in these homes. Shout out to brother Micah for the super chat. He said, newbie here. I love to support great creator. Thank you. I think that's a woman. I'm sorry if you're a woman, Micah. I can't tell. The picture is so small. But anyway, listen.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off this live. I respect your request. I was just asking you a question.
Okay. So what? Hold on. I'm gonna ask you real quick. What do you think the answer is? What do you think the solution is?
Oh my gosh. So the solution is for people to really evaluate the people that they're with. I mean, you have to really evaluate, and it takes a lot of time in order to do that. A lot of women don't have any self-respect for themselves, and that's the that's the truth of how women are coming. They're desperate to catch anything. They're desperate to save their time. They're desperate to do a lot of things. But that's the one thing that we have to realize is that we have to have self-respect and we have to evaluate the situations that we're in. So you got to take the time out to do that. And that's very important. So
it sounds to me like like I always say, the things that y'all say about men, that men think with their pee-pee, y'all think with y'all cooter cat. So it's no different. A lot of y'all think with y'all cooter cat. That's why y'all choose to sleep with. That's why y'all, because if the man get your cooter cat jumping, you will hop into bed with him. You get in a relationship with him. You move in with. Y'all will do a hell of a lot if that man if he can jumpstart that cooter cat. Come on now, talk to me.
Oh man, your comments is going off. Your comments is going off. I didn't know the 145.
Why are you worried about the comments so much?
Hey, but I that was my only question that I had for you. You requested the live, and I was like, I know I don't want to get on this live. I know I don't want to get clowned.
Okay, have a good night. You worried about the wrong damn thing. You worried about the comments. You too worried about the comments section. You should worry about the conversation. You come up here to talk or you come up here to read the comments. I've been doing this. Folks, we still need 4 more people over here on the IG channel. Support the content. Hit the Cash App. Let's go. What's the problem? I just pinned it again. Hit the Cash App. We still need 4 more people to support the show if y'all want it to continue. Otherwise, I won't stream over here on IG. I'm only going to stream where people support my platform. If y'all don't support it over here on IG, and I have other platforms that I have no problem streaming on and leaving off of here. I am rude. No, you rude. Your picture is rude. Your photo is rude. Me looking at your photo is rude. I'm looking at somebody that looks rude. Come on now. Who had sex at 17? What are you talking about? Who's a demon? Y'all just coming in here writing anything. Who's a demon? She didn't run off. I got her up out of here. These jokers are miserable. Why don't y'all do better? What? Like I said, a lot of y'all need to go get the belt and spank your joint. Spank your cooter cat. Go spank it right now. Go spank it right now. Shout out to Marcus for the Cash App. Thank you, brother, for the support. Shout out to brother Bamo, as always. Been rocking with me for a long time. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the Cash App. We still need a few more people. We almost to hit our goal for the first hour of this show. She can't deal with me. Most of these women cannot handle me because I be on it. I'm not done playing this video. Let's play it again. Oh, I'm on y'all tonight. I want y'all, when I play it this time, I want y'all to think about what kind of man she had this child with.
Mama, please! Stop shutting for that! I'm your daddy, you ain't going. No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up. Please! 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 No!
Okay, Chief. How old?
I didn't even realize at the end she fell on the floor. I didn't even realize at the end that she fell on the floor. Somebody said the mother got a BBL. You know, I'm curious to know what level can your daughters actually read at? How well can they do math? What do they know about? What subjects are they proficient in? How much education? You know what? We can even hold off on all that. How much do they know about sex ed? Come on now, talk to me. How much do y'all daughters today know about sex ed? How much do they know about what happens when they choose any joker to put his wang in they thing? Woo! Talk to me. How much have y'all teach? How much are y'all teaching them? How much have y'all taught them about this? Did you tell them that you think this mama told her daughter, look, the way that you acting, you the result of your daddy putting his thing in my thing, his wang in my thing, and you the result of this. You see how you acting? Ashley said, how are the girls going to know about sex ed when their moms clearly didn't know anything about it? Yeah, that's facts. No, they know. They knew. They knew what to do. They knew what would happen. She knew when the man put his wang in her thing that it would make a baby. She knew that. She knew it. Look at her. A big joker. She's a big bag. And somebody said looked like she had she probably did have a BBL. Had a BBL because she was trying to get attractive, try to get her another man and play on another joker and get pregnant again. Like I said, we don't know how many kids she had. Let's be real. Let's talk about it. People over here on the Instagram, y'all have probably about 10 minutes. We still short a few people to support the show. Hit the Cash App. You can hit the PayPal, Venmo. I don't care which one you do. Support the content. I'll count any of them. Click the link in my bio. Let's go. If y'all want this stream to continue. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, how you doing?
I can hear you good. I'm doing good. Thank you.
I had I work at Head Start. I'm a Head Start teacher. And the other day I was with a coworker and a situation similar to this happened. She was at work, we were working with our kids, and she got a call from her daughter's school that her daughter was acting up at school. She had to come get her daughter and take her home. She had got put out of school. I don't know what she did. She was upset. She left. She went and got a doctor. She was mad as hell. And she came back. She was still upset. She was crying, and I could clearly see she was hurt and distraught. And I was trying to talk to her. I was, and she was like, "It's my daughter. My daughter act up a lot, and she have a lot of problems." And I asked her. I asked her a lot of questions. I said, "Is she a good student?" She said she was. Her grades slipping now. I said, "Is she being bullied?" Because I worked with children all my life for 23 years. This is all I know, all ages. And I worked in the junior high school. I used to be a substitute. And it got hard on me because the children, they were, middle school was hard. They made fun of me. They was very disrespectful. And I couldn't handle it. I tried my best. I love kids, and I wanted to make a difference. So I was asking her a lot of questions, and she was sad, and she was feeling guilty. And I asked her this one question. I said, "You think maybe she would like to go live with her dad?" And she told me, she said, "Well, her dad is not in her life." And I felt bad for asking the question, but she was honest. And at that point, I just felt helpless. What could I do? I
Hold
mean,
on. Hold on. Why do you think all these daddies are not in the lives of these kids? Why?
I don't know. Maybe they not can't handle the parenting. Maybe they don't want to. Maybe it's animosity. It's a lot. My dad wasn't in my life. My mom was a teenage mom. Um, But my mom and my grandmother did the best they could to raise me. Old school, I finished high school, college. I got married before I had my son with my husband.
Hold on.
I wasn't with a lot of men.
Hold it.
Hmm.
In our community, especially, there's a huge lack of education. And when I say education, I'm not talking about these damn degrees that all these women is getting. I'm speaking of understanding how the world works, right? Just being
Yeah,
educated and having good sense,
yeah.
understanding everything that works around us in this globe. Listen, I have a book behind me that's called The Myth of the Missing Black Father. I read it twice. And one of the shocking statistics in there for me was how much greater of a likelihood a man has not only staying in the mother's life, but staying in a child's life when he just has
Sure.
a job. The
You
man
want to
has
know
a
how
much
old?
greater likelihood sticking around when he just has a job, employment.
You want to know how old my dad was when he finally realized that I was his daughter and that he was proud of me? I saw him in Walmart a year and a half ago. I have a relationship with my aunt, his sister, but he told me when I was 49 years old that he was proud of me as a dad. And my mom had me when she was 16, he was 18. And I mean, my grandmother raised me because she wanted my mom to finish high school and my mom in the military. And my mom did get married. But I didn't have that. I had stepfathers, which I appreciated. One was killed when I was 7, and my mom was married. But it's nothing like a dad. But I think by the grace of God that you know my grandmother and how she raised me, I turned out okay. You know, as
Yeah,
far as being married and being raised more traditional than modern. I was in
yeah.
the church. I'm still in the church, and my son, he's 14 now. He joked now. He's like, "Mom, you old, because I'm old school. Even the
Yeah.
music I listen to is old school." 3 years ago, we
All
were
right,
about.
lady. Have a good night. You just giving us way too much. She then went on to the music she listened to and all kind of stuff. My God. All right, folks, I gave y'all enough time over here on the Instagram channel since y'all were not supporting the show. If you want to keep watching it, then you're gonna have to go over to the YouTube channel. Since they support the platform and actually donate over there. Shout out to everybody that's watching on the YouTube channel right now. Do me a favor and hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button if you haven't hit it yet. Support the show, support the content. I appreciate you in advance. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button for me. We are having an excellent discussion on what's causing these kids to have bad behavior. Why are they behaving badly in today's society? What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Come on, talk to me. I know a lot of times they want to blame the men. Well, where are the fathers at? Why didn't the fathers do this? Why didn't the fathers do that? A lot of these women say, you as a father, you had to be the father. So if you was the mother and the father, how come you didn't do better? If you self-proclaim to be, come on, Guru, it's time to get loose. We in our second hour now, folks. I'm just hitting my stride. Let's go. If a lot of these jokers claim to be the mother and the father, then why in the hell are your kids not doing better? Talk to me. Big EJ DeSmoke said that's the mother raising them. Mama's raising little devils. Mama's raising a bunch of jokers and Harley Quinns. Mama raising y'all to be out here. Listen, these jokers know how to operate TikTok and Instagram better than they can actually operate a pencil and a piece of paper and know how to write. Listen, a lot of these jokers, they know how to use their thumbs better, and they can write paragraphs and paragraphs on their phone and can't even write no paragraph on a piece of paper. Talk to them. You can't put pen to paper or pencil to paper, but you can type up a whole bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? You could type up a whole bunch of that garbage and that junk on some application, running your mouth, saying absolutely nothing. Where are the mamas at? Y'all keep asking the questions. Where are the fathers? Where are the fathers? Where are the mamas at? Why is your child behaving bad in the AT&T store, ready to tear? Probably. I'm surprised she didn't tear up the whole store. I'm surprised she didn't tear up the whole store and go crazy, because that's what a lot of, Ashley said, I have a 10-year-old who wants to live with her dad. I don't think it'll be the best for my daughter to reside with her dad. Why? Why not, Ashley? Why can't she live with her father? Why not? Why can't she live with her father? That may be a great thing for her. If you proud and happy with the man that you chose to mate with, then you should be okay with her living with her father. Come on now, talk to me. You should be proud of the not only the child, but the man that you made the child with. Come on now. Talk to me. y'all at tonight? You think it's acceptable that your child is ready to tear up the AT&T store and behave like a toddler as a teenager? Do you think that's acceptable? There's no way that y'all can think that's acceptable. Miss Connie, I already talked to you tonight. Let's play this joint again. Well, we gonna keep watching it. We gonna watch it some more. The brother wants me to play this other. Brother, does that video you sent me have any profanity in it? Let me know in the comments.
Mama, please! Stop saying please! I'm your daddy, you ain't going. No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up. Please! 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 No!
Okay, Chief. Uh-oh.
You know, as they say, the apple don't fall far from the tree. If your child is acting like that, what does that say about you? What kind of a woman are you? What kind of a parent are you? What kind of a mom are you? That comes from your cooter cat. Why are we sitting here just blaming the men, the fathers? That child, that baby came from your cooter cat too. Some of that DNA from that child is in you. Why is the mom cursing at her? Great question, Maxine. Evelyn said, I was a terror because my mom and dad were not on the same page. My mom tried to teach me discipline, but my dad spoiled me rotten. But why did you ever ask your mama why she picked a man like that to have children with? Did you ever ask? See, this is what I want y'all to do. I said the other night, I want y'all to go and have a conversation with your mama. Ask mama, why did she pick the man that she picked to have children with? Why did she do that? Why did she think that was acceptable to mate with a guy that ended up becoming your father? Come on now, talk to me. Some of our parents were young and gullible. How do you know? Have you talked to your mama? Jay said, for good sake, I'm trying. I never thought me and my daughter would be at odds. We spoil our kids, though. But why y'all buying them all this shit? Why y'all buying them all these phones and devices? Obviously, y'all can't do it all. You know, y'all love to brag today as women and say, we could do it all. We got money. We got our degrees. Hey, we got this, we got that. Y'all got all this stuff, but y'all can't raise kids. Y'all have all this stuff, but y'all cannot raise children. I got my degree. I got my master's. I'm working on my PhD. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. How come y'all can't raise kids? That's the question of the night. Why is my like count so low? Let's go, folks. Wherever you watching this stream, raise my like count. Thank you in advance. Kids' head stuck in the phone and tablet. Whose fault is that? Let me ask y'all, whose fault is it that y'all kids' head is stuck or kids' head is stuck in the phone? Connie, why did I cut you off? Because I don't need to hear about the music that you be listening. Some of y'all just be talking on a tangent about a bunch of stuff that have no relevance to the conversation. I don't need to hear about the old school music you listen to and all that other stuff. I was talking to you about these kids. Why they behave like this? Why their head stuck in the tablet? Why are their heads stuck in their phone? Both parents. How is it on both parents when they're the one? See, here we go. There is no way that if y'all kids were failing in school, let's just use some common sense. Kids are failing in school. They're doing absolutely horrible. They're not learning anything. The entire school is failing. Not just your children. The entire school is failing. But let's not blame the school, or let's not just blame the school where your child is failing. Let's blame the school that's across the street that has nothing to do with your child, that's not teaching. Let's blame those teachers. Let's blame just a random school across town. It's y'all's fault that these kids is failing too. It's not just the teachers at the school where my kids go and the principal and the whole, it's this other school over here. It's your fault too. That's why my kids are failing. How come y'all didn't step in and do more? Y'all know that this other school over here is failing. How come y'all didn't leave y'all job, when y'all get off or whatever, and come over here and try to help out and tutor these kids and help them out? Y'all ignorant. I've been up here teaching y'all for years how this works. Why haven't y'all done any better when it comes to your children? I keep saying the apple don't fall far from the tree. The apple don't fall far from the tree. If your child behaves the way, is your child a reflection of you? Come on now, talk to me. Let's not talk about the daddy that ain't there. I want to talk about you as the mama. Is your badass child, hey Sufra, is your badass child a reflection of you? Is your child that got their head always in the phone, always in the tablet, a reflection of you? Is your child that's failing in school a reflection of you? Is your child that's twerking and shaking ass, is that child a reflection of you? He's sitting up there dead, looking like this, talking about, hey, what up? Yeah, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. He got on his mind to unalive somebody. Is that child a reflection of you? Timothy, somebody get Timothy off of my stream, one of the moderators. Please. Thank you in advance. Get this person the hell up off of my stream. Talk to me. Where y'all at tonight? Y'all shame to talk about. No, I'm not going up there to talk with Guru because he gonna probably say something about me and my situation and how my children are doing. You damn right. I want to look at the woman in the mirror. Come on, we can talk about the man. Let's talk about your man though. Woo! We can talk about the men. Let's talk about your man. What kind of man is he? Don't want to talk about the men. Let's talk about the men. But let's talk about your man. Who was the joker that you said, come and get this cooter cat? Who did you say is yours? It's yours, daddy. Tear it up. It's yours. Yes, yes. Tear it up. Who did you say it to? When he was in it, did you ask him if he was going to be there to help take care of them kids? Talk to me. Or did you just tell him to do this?
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Did you just tell him that? Did you tell him that you was gonna spit on that thing? Ooh, Guru, you tough. You tough tonight. Where y'all at? Why y'all shame? Why y'all don't want to talk about these kids? Come on now. How's your daughter doing? How's your son doing? Is he real nasty? Do he talk about screwing all the time? Do he try to spank on your behind, on your ass? Have he tried to fill up your cooter cat? Woo! Come on, Guru, talk to him. We know that some of these jokers they've done that. Brother, I got you. Let's see what this video is. You want me to play this video? Let's see what this is about. Guru, you off. You on one tonight. You going off. Let's see what this is.
126.
Cut that shit up, man. So.
Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hole. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot the hole.
I can't even play it no more. My God. There it is. I can't even play it no more. What if this is this the daddy of some of y'all's kids? Come on, let's be real. Talk to me. Is this the father? Is this the daddy of some of y'all's kids? Talk to me. Where y'all at? Is this the dad? They always want to say, where's the men? Let's talk about the men. Let's talk about the men. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about him. Come on now. Talk to me. Where y'all at tonight? I haven't had no more women request up. I'm still live on multiple platforms. Where y'all at tonight? My like count should be way up. I'm still missing. How many likes am I missing over here on this platform? I'm still missing a good deal of likes. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, hit the like button. Support the stream. Let's go. Your kids are in bed. I bet you they are. You're probably lying. You're probably lying that your kids in bed, because I know a lot of y'all kids are not probably in bed, especially they ain't got no school tomorrow. You probably, come on, let's be real. A lot of y'all kids is still up right now, raising hell. Let's be real. You ain't gonna come on camera. Thank you. Somebody was real. She said my kid is up. Thank you. Whose kids are asleep right now? Mine up chilling. Thank you. Come on now, y'all. Thank y'all for finally telling the truth. These jokers be lying. Yeah, they jokers is up raising hell, acting a damn fool, going crazy. Come on. Your kid is 16 watching anime. You don't even know how to write it, spell it correctly. You don't even, so you damn sure don't know what they watching. You know they got adult content on that. In Japanese joints, they be screwing. You know that, don't you, lady? Do you know that? You talking about anime. You don't even know how to write it. So I know you don't know that they be screwing on there. She wrote anime. ANNAMAE. Anime. On what? I'm not going to say it again. If you too slow to pick up, listen, keep up with the classroom. If you too slow to keep up with the classroom, then you shouldn't be on here. Don't watch it. You damn sure shouldn't be on none of these social media platforms. If you can't keep up with the classroom, folks, if you want Black Guru, if you enjoyed the stream tonight, you want me to continue streaming, support the show. Hit the link in my bio and hit the Cash App or the Super Chat. I don't care which one y'all do. Matter of fact, I'm putting my timer on right now to see if I want to continue going tonight. Let's see if we get our other 5 people to support the show. I'm already in my second hour. Let's see if we get our 5 people to support the show. Y'all got 4 minutes and 50 seconds for me to continue going tonight. Because I've been on one tonight. I've already got a whole lot of content. My goodness. Woo! We got one already. Thank you so much, Maxine, for the super chat. Huge shout out to Maxine. Thank you so much, sister. Huge supporter. The link to call is not up. I know I took it down for a minute, brother. I took it down because I had already probably 7 people that I talked to already tonight. You might be a little late to the party, but I've been going in on these jokers' heads. They scared tonight. They scared to talk to me. Now we only need 4 more people. Support the show. Especially on this other platform. I don't come over here much, so y'all definitely should be over here supporting the show. Click the link in my bio. Hit the Cash App. I also just pinned it. I got Venmo, Apple Pay, Super Chat. I got it all up in there. Support the show. Support the content. Y'all over here laughing and getting a kick out of what the hell I'm saying, then support it. Shout out to Brother Perry. Now we only need 3 more people to support the show. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Brother Perry, for the PayPal. Listen, folks, Guru will be on tomorrow night and then nothing on Thursday. I'll give y'all holidays. Then I hope to be back on Friday streaming again. My goodness. Shout out to Mrs. Gale for the super chat. Thank you so much, sister. She said, do you remember the live we did on Lil RT? We talked about the exploitation of a child. I was surprised it was a majority young men saying, if he making money, who cares? Are you jealous? Yes, I do remember that. Mrs. Gale, is that this person right here? Is this the same kid that I played? Is this Lil RT? Do y'all know who what's this kid's name? Yeah, it says Lil RT in the thing. I can't even play this video again, the language he was using. Talking about effing a bee, screwing her, and all this other stuff. Woo. Folks, if you're watching on this platform, click the link in my bio and hit the Cash App. Y'all got 2 minutes. Y'all got 2 minutes to support the show. Minute and 50 now. I want y'all to support the show over here, not on my other platform. I want y'all to do it right here where I got a little RT up. Support this content. I want y'all to do it over here. Folks, listen. I'm in the mood to talk about the fathers. I've been talking about the fathers for the last several streams, but y'all don't want to talk about them because that's going to force y'all to tell me about the men that y'all had children with. that's going to force y'all to tell me about the DNA. Let me play this video again. I want to know about the DNA. What was the DNA of the man that you were screwing to produce this child right here? Talk to me. Let's watch it again.
Mama, please! Stop shutting fuck up! I'm your daddy, you ain't going. No, yes, I am! Shut the fuck up! Please! 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 No!
Let me ask a question. This is a serious question. The men that can screw y'all real good, that y'all have fun with, they don't produce good DNA. Is that true? Is there any relevance to that? Shout out to Miss Hazel. Now we only need one more person to hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Click the link in my bio in order to do that. Thank you in advance. We only need one more person to support the show. Click the link in my bio. Is that the truth? If y'all want this stream to keep going. Somebody said yes, no. The men that can screw y'all the best have the worst DNA to make children. Is that true? Huh? Ashley Mason, you don't know what I'm talking about. I just asked the question again, Nicolette. Whoever requested up can request back up here. I don't know who requested up. I'm seeing some yeses and some facts. Pamela, you say no. I want y'all to let that sink in for a minute. The men that have the best CP that screw y'all real good have the worst DNA. Ashley, you not married. Where's my wife at? Why are you so worried? Do you want to come up here and have a conversation with me? You so worried about me up over here. Do you want to come up here, Ashley, and have a conversation with me? Yes or no? Be a woman. Shout out to Miss Vicky Joe. Thank you for helping us hit our goal. Thank you for the Cash App. I did get it. Thank you, Vicky. Be a woman. Come on. Come on here. Talk to me. Let me take that back. Yes. Okay, you saying yes. So finally, it looks like most of y'all women are agreeing. Most of y'all women are telling me that the man with the best PP that gets up in the cooter cat make the worst children.
Talking all that shit. But, oh, you're so fine. Oh, the dick. Talking all that shit. But, oh, you're so fine. Oh, the dick. Talking all that shit. But, oh, you're so fine. Oh, the dick.
Ooh, you on one tonight. Let's be for real. Well, be for real. Why did you request up if you scared? Come back up. Talisha, whatever the hell your name is, be a woman. Mrs. Gale said, did anyone see the dating show Lil RT was on? Grown women trying to date and have relations with a 10-year-old. Could you imagine if it was a 9-year-old girl on a dating show with a bunch of grown men? Thank you so much, Mrs. Gale, for the super chat. I could only imagine. I could only imagine. I could only imagine if that was the case. My God.
BLKGURU, good morning, cutie. Looking very nice.
The hell up off of here. Yes.
Bro, Black Guru, what's going on with you, bro?
What do you mean? What's going on with me? I'm
How you
hosting
doing?
the show.
I see you hosting the show. Okay. Well, that's defeats the purpose then. I kind of wanted you to address somebody. There was a lady in another live, and she's talking this about how I irritate her about, sounds like I'm...
Brother, get the hell up off of here. I hope you don't got no kids. I hope no woman gave her cooter cat to you. That's just making the community even worse. Some of these guys that's why I don't let, y'all say, why are you always talking to the women? Because some of these dudes, a lot of these dudes, I can't let come up here and talk. Because it would just expose y'all even more. I'll start asking them, how many kids you got? How many kids? Do y'all realize how worse y'all would look if I let a whole lot of men on my show talk? Yeah, Guru, I got 5, 6 baby mamas. I was just hitting one of them last night.
Hey, Guru. Are you cooking for Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna get up out of here. We don't got time for no trolls. Your kids are asleep? Yeah, right. Yeah, they some silly jokers. You got that right. If you're watching, I need my likes up. Let's go. I'm still missing a lot of likes. Where y'all at tonight? Come on now. Do I just have a bunch of trolls in here? Hit the like button. Let's go. What's the topic? The topic is Shan, the topic is the DNA that came from you and whoever you was screwing, however many dudes you was screwing. Why are they so bad? Why they can't read? Why they act up in the AT&T store when you want to take their phone away? Why they can't do math? Why they know how to pop their coochie real good, but don't know how to iron, don't know how to mop, don't know how to boil eggs, scramble eggs. I bet you couldn't ask majority of these jokers today that I'm talking about y'all's kids. They know how to pop their stuff, pop their mouth, pop their coochie. They know how to pop everything, but pop open some bleach and put that in the mop bucket and mop the floor properly. Come on, Guru. Talk to him. Shout out to Q out of the DFW. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go. Thank you for the super chat and supporting this content. Yeah, I'm cooking tonight. I cook every night, though. I cook every night. The new generation of parents. Why do y'all think that a tablet and a phone, some type of screen device will suffice of raising a child? Y'all doing all this working and got all these damn degrees, but don't know how to raise kids. How come y'all don't know how to raise kids no more? Especially the BW. Y'all used to take pride. We was the ones that was raising the Caucasian kids during slavery. We was breastfeeding them and raising their kids. You think any of them would let you raise their kids now? Do you think that based off of what they see on social media, would they let y'all raise their kids now? Let's be real. Let's be real. Shout out to Miss Evelyn for the super chat. Thank you so much. She said, thank you for holding back. Laugh out loud. But she said thanks for the content. I'm on fire tonight. Thank y'all moderators for blocking whoever that fool is that come in here right now. That's one of y'all baby daddies. I bet you he's one of y'all's baby daddies. Thank y'all moderators for blocking him, but I bet you he got kids to some woman probably in here. He probably got some woman in here pregnant. Let's be real. Let's be real. He probably got some woman in here pregnant. Come on now. Come on. Hazel said they're not interested in their children. They're raising themselves. Look how these kids have come out raising themselves. Why are you worried about if I have any children? Moneylicious. Like I said, every day, I was driving this afternoon near my house. There's a whole bunch of schools right by my house. I was driving and I saw a little Caucasian, well, she's not little, she probably 13-year-old Caucasian girl with a crop top and some sweatpants rolled up, belly button pierced. You can tell that she's already screwing. She just got that look. Probably 13 years old. I think 8th grader. Looks like she's 17 years old. I kid you not. Right behind her, a BW. $400 braids in her hair, wearing pajamas to school, and got that, that walk that these girls do when they put their head down and move their head. I can't do it. I can't imitate y'all. And she got that walk and swaying her head side to side, doing her braids like this and whatever. Like a grown ass woman. "13 years old. 13 years old. And you could tell that you couldn't have no conversation with each other. You could tell they can't do nothing in that home. They're not prepared to be no wives. What kind of man do you think they gonna pick to screw, to put his dangalang up in them to have children? What kind of men? And I live in a very nice neighborhood. I can only imagine what the hoods and the ghettos are like. I'm living in a nice neighborhood. Pricey homes over here, and they're getting off the school bus like that. I can only imagine what the damn ghettos is like. And it's only probably maybe 3-4% black folk that live in my area. I can only imagine. They probably screwing on the bus. Bus driver gotta put in headphones in his ear because he don't want to hear the middle school students and probably some of the elementary school students trying to screw on the bus. Kiki, my name is not Carlton. Since you so worried about me, why don't you come on the screen with your real hair, with no bonnet? Let's see what you look like. I'm not afraid to show myself. Moderators, don't block her. I want to see if she come on. Yeah, I'm glad she got muted. Come on, request up. If you so brave. They did it behind the bleachers back in the day. Yeah. They was doing stuff on the back of the bus. Some of the band and cheerleaders and whoever, they was doing it on the back of the bus sometimes. Doing stuff. I'm talking about now they probably screwing on the front of the bus right behind the bus driver's seat. Let's be real. I know that it's rough and tough out here in these ghettos if it's like this. In the suburbs, I'm in the burbs. I'm in the burbs and it's bad. Talk to me. The new generation is wild. Calm down, I'm giving you anxiety. I shouldn't be giving you anxiety at all. I'm just preaching the real. Shout out to Q out of the DFW. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Another one of the night. Filling up our super chats over here on YouTube. He said, my brother, love what you are doing. Keep on keeping on and don't stop, Black Guru. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Woo! You on one tonight. Hadouken! Is my family Muslim? No, they're not.
Donation. It's a donation. I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me. Put some money in, stupid ass.
My family is not Muslim. What does that matter? What does that matter? I wish a lot more of them were. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing very well. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yours is 50%. What am I speaking on today? You should have been here to hear it and listen, because I've been on one tonight. My God. I'm cooking. If you miss any of the stream, folks, you have to go back and watch the replay over on my YouTube channel. You definitely need to go back and hear what I had to say. My God. I had, I don't know, maybe like 8 guests or so that came up tonight. Ooh, we cooked tonight. We cooked. We're showing this teenage girl out here at the AT&T store acting a damn fool with her mama in Atlanta. And I'm just wondering, thinking about what kind of man that she made that child with. Where's the father? Where's the father? Yeah, let's talk about it. Where is the father? Why is it that some of y'all haven't seen the father since you screwed him and had the baby? Or before you had the baby? I saw another video. These girls twerking in the hospital went viral. I said, this is goofy. Some young mother giving birth in the hospital and they twerking all in her hospital bed. How many of y'all seen this junk? Have y'all seen this? Have anybody seen that when they was twerking on the girl in the hospital bed? Okay, 1 person seen it. 2 people seen it. And she's sitting there looking all confused, like, what are y'all doing? No father around. A whole bunch of other girls, young girls, not even no grandmothers around. What happened to the grandmothers? No grandmothers around. Y'all make shit like this go viral. Let me see if I find it. I'll show it to y'all right now. No, you know what? It has music, and I'm going to get a copyright strike. But I could probably play without the music. Let me see if I can play without the music. They over here twerking inside the hospital bed. This is a joke. Let's see. I think I have it right here. No, I thought I had it. I don't have it right here. They twerking on this girl at the hospital, and she has no father around, no father to her children around. Somebody said it don't come up on my timeline. Yeah, I wish some of this junk didn't come up on my timeline. Yes, ma'am. Are you? I can't hear you. Speak up. Exit and then come back in. Exit and come back in. I don't know. I can't hear you for some reason. Grandma's sick of these young heifers. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me see. Shout out to Ms. Collymore. Thank you, Miss Collymore said going in on these jokers. Yes. Thank you, Miss Collymore, for the Cash App. Thank you so much for appreciating supporting the Black Guru.
Donation. It's a donation. I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me. Put some money in, stupid ass.
All right. Let me see if I can pull this video. I really want y'all to see this. I really want y'all to see this. Let me see if I can send it to myself. Here we go. Let's see if I can send it to myself right here. I think I can. All right. Let me pull this up real quick. I want y'all to see this. This is a joke. I'm gonna make sure the music is not played. I'm gonna turn the music off, but y'all should still be able to hear it. I mean, see it. Let me make sure. Yeah, the music's off. All right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this right here. They're grinding on her, twerking on her in the hospital. Look, she got her cooter cat wide open. She touching on it, showing ass, grinding in her face. No baby daddy around, no men to be found. No baby daddy. No father. Somebody said the nurse too. Why is it always us? Yeah, good question. And why is the nurse involved? Good question. Good question. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why it's always, as y'all say, why is it always us? I couldn't even tell you. Let me see if this lady came back. To the lady that requested to come up and talk to me, request back up. I couldn't hear you. You have to make sure that you hit your microphone so that I can hear. Got to give your microphone access. Because I can't hear you. You came up to talk to me on the YouTube channel. Folks, let's go. Where y'all at tonight? There's nothing wrong with the video. Okay. You know, if you don't think there's nothing wrong with the video, obviously there's something wrong with you. And you definitely still haven't got no husband. I can see why. And you probably never will get one. I remember you. You still haven't got a husband. You just 2 years older since the last time or the first time I met you. And you still haven't got a husband and you won't get one. I don't believe you're going to get one. It's over for you. Brother says a bunch of 304s in that video. That's facts. That's facts. Facts. Bunch of 304s in the video. It's embarrassing. It's always the BWs. Yeah. Why is it always the BW? Why are y'all always doing stuff like this? Huh? Why is it always the BW? Why are y'all always doing stuff like this? Why don't y'all answer that? I think it's still played with the music. Oh well, hopefully I don't get a copyright on that. All right, folks, I think this is it. I think we did our job for tonight. I think we proved our point for tonight and got rid of these jokers. I think we proved our point for tonight. They didn't want to come up and tell me about their baby daddies. They didn't want to come up and tell me who they've been screwing. None of this stuff. It's all for likes and views. Yeah, I know. But hey, they went viral. Y'all contribute to this stuff. They went viral. Y'all pass this stuff around and send it out and keep replaying it to make them go viral. This is what happens. Folks, if you miss any of this stream, you definitely need to go back and watch it on my YouTube channel. The title of the stream was What's Really Causing Kids' Bad Behavior After the Breakup. Why are these kids acting so bad, behaving so badly after a breakup? Go back and watch it on there. It's on the live stream tab on my YouTube channel. Just click the link in my bio to take you to all of my content. I post my short form content over on my Instagram page. I post my long form content on my YouTube channel. I appreciate you for joining. Have a good night, folks. Until next time, thank you and shout out, salute to everyone that contributed and donated. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for contributing. To the woman that, lady, I don't know why you couldn't come back. You was waiting up here for a while. Maybe you couldn't find the link. I wanted to hear what you had to say. If you're still in the chat room, click on that. If you're still in the chat room, click on that. All right, to the rest of y'all, have a good night. Are you in the chat room at all? I think your name was Ra or something like that. Are you in the chat room? Okay, maybe not. All right, folks, thank you so much. Until next time, hope to be back on live tomorrow night. Have a great night. Salute. Take care. Thank you so much.